I forgot my necklace. Keeps our secrets away. Jesus, it took me forever to try to start this live because the green screen would not come up, bro. Hey. Hey. I'm knowing my place. Hey. I only smile when I lie, then I smile. Because your kiss is all my wish. My house? I wish I had a house like this, bruh. It's nice for you? Where are you at? Because your kiss is all. I need a vacation or somewhere. I need to just go. What state you in? I'm in New Mexico. I am so mad because, well, I'm kind of mad. Okay, I have a stupid curfew, right? And even with the curfew, I didn't even know because All American Rejects had a pop-up concert free. And I couldn't go, bruh. Like, I saw it everywhere. They were like, oh, they had a pop-up concert here in Albuquerque on the, in the South Valley. I'm like, bruh. That would have been nice. They had a pop-up concert here in Albuquerque on the, in the South Valley. Wait, just wait, hold on. Anyways, we are back. Priorities. It's free. What do you mean priorities? Are we back? Are we good? I think we're good. What do you mean priorities? It's free. It's a free concert. Who would... I will not pass up free concerts with famous people. Sorry. People that I like. Your life is a vacation. If my life was a vacation, okay, I would enjoy it. I'm not enjoying it, so it's not a vacation. What does age have to do with anything? You're exactly my type. Okay. Random. My mom's doing good. Yeah, the hantavirus has been around for... Guys, the hantavirus has been around for years. It's traveled by through mice poop. But this is a new variant. So apparently it's a new variant. They're trying to say that it's not as bad as COVID. Don't believe them, because you'd be a fool to be one of those people that passed away from COVID because they refused to wear a mask. And I'm not talking badly about people that passed, the ones that refused to wear a mask and believe Trump. So yeah, you just gotta be careful. Don't believe. Be careful. They're trying to tell you it's not as bad as it is, and then people are going to start dropping like flies, and then they're going to do something. Wear a mask. Be careful. Thank you for the rose. I miss an apartment, and I'm working on that, so and I need to work on businesses, guys. I need to start my stuff. It's never too late to be what you might have been. And I forgot who said that. Wasn't it Gandhi or someone like that? I can't remember. What do I know about the hantavirus? Because my mom always told me never, because you could get hantavirus. We lived in the west side in like the desert where we had mice. So yes. But this one is a new variant. And yeah, it's not good. People are passing away. The government's not taking it seriously. And then when large amounts of people die, thank you for joining my fan club. The comments are flying. I can't really see anything. Oh, thank you for the popular. Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'm misinformed? Okay, whatever. Don't take it seriously, I guess. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. I'll tell you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that needs to be popular. Oh, my rubber ducky's in here unless he fell out again. In which case, I might have lost it. He did not want to stay in my backpack. This little... Oh, it is Robert Palmer. Yeah. Enough with the hairstyle. Why? Delicious. Have I ever bought clothes on Depop? No, but I wanted to. Depop overpriced their like vintage clothes. I really want to go to this vintage convention thing. It's coming up. I don't have the money. Bruh. What kind of a question is that? I'm always eating. It's a sucker. It's a Jolly Rancher. And possibly, I don't know. Wherever the wind takes me, that's where I'll go. I'm just kidding. I never know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Just listening to music, yacht rock radio. If you're asking whose car this is, obviously you know I don't have a car, so I need to work on getting a car though. Are you outside? Yeah, we outside. I like this song. I look so disappointing or disappointed. Or I look so disappointing. That makes no sense. Why did I read that? About Catastrophe, I just have not seen good things about him. How's school? I'm not in school. Oh heck no, I'm not going back to school. No matter how much people want me to go back to school, I'm not. I don't need school. I'm too cool for school. I'm just kidding. Would I want a facelift? Oh heck no. You know what happens when you get plastic surgery and you get old? That that really plastic surgery is not worth it because you age. And when you age poorly with the plastic surgery, so no. Well, I don't look old, so what's your opinion? I guess. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, man, I need some of this. The mean green. Man, I just want to enjoy life. Is that too much to ask? And man, being broke. No, not that. I don't smoke leaves, okay? I do not smoke that. I'm talking about moolah, okay? The big cheese, the dough, the bread, whatever you call it. I ate a big old sack of it. You know. One day you just wake up, bam, my bank account says 1 million. That's only a pipe dream. That will not really happen. Well, I shouldn't say it'll never really happen, because who knows? Speak it into existence, right? Marie is my mom. Anything is possible if you just believe. I forget what movie that's from. Oh, yeah, Cinderella story. When her friend said anything is possible if you just believe. What girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. Where are you? Are you here? I'm sorry, I don't have one. Am I glitching? Where's my girlfriend? The lovely lady, where is she at? I'm just kidding. Oh, imagine. I'm glitching. It's probably getting hot. That's why. Oh no. Nothing's up. What's up with me? Nothing really. What's up with you? What's up with you? I'm not posting about anyone. I don't have a girlfriend. Where's my girlfriend? I don't know. That's funny. What would make you think that? Okay. Says you. They don't have a chance with a boy or a girl. Oh my god. I just had a crack at that one. Okay, bucko. If you don't care, then why are you here? Have I been what? No, I should. My friend watches Virgin Island. She's like a huge fan, and she met someone from the show. If you keep asking me whose car I'm in, I'm not in. I don't have a car, and I don't have a girlfriend. And so, if that's why you're asking whose car I'm in, then. Running on empty. Listen, my mom. I could if I would. Why am I lying? I don't have a girlfriend. What girlfriend? Unfortunately? What do you mean, unfortunately? Thank you for the hand hearts. What's going on? Ooh, shit. What? Why are you saying, ooh, shit? I didn't say I had anyone, so. Let's not get all excited, guys. Anyways, back to the music. Running on empty. What? Why are you asking that? You know how long ago that's been? Oh no, actually it smells really good. And, oh, I put this on today. Because why? It's my favorite. Warm Musk, which is a vanilla scent. And it smells really good. And I layered it with this other one that's like, it's a Disney princess one. It just says Disney princesses. Disney princesses. So I always wear a layered. It's getting summer. It really is. I need to be swimming somewhere. Actually, I can't swim. I don't know. My friend was trying to teach me to swim one time when she was alive, and she's like, all you do is just let yourself float, and that didn't work. And then I remember one time, okay, we were swimming, and her daughter had drugged me to the deep end of the pool, and I almost drowned. I almost drowned twice, actually, in the pool. And so this guy that was her friend that was there had to like pull me to the other side of the pool. He had to like help me, and I was like, oh no. This was one of the places we were staying at that had a pool. I remember that. Because they got mad. They're like, you can't have people come over here and swim anymore. I'm like, okay. And so then, yeah, and then the other time was that same place. Me and my mom were swimming by ourselves. And like a dummy, I just let it take me to the deep end, and I couldn't swim. And I was like, help me. And my mom can't swim, so she couldn't help me. But luckily, I got pushed back. But yeah, I almost drowned to death. Not good, guys. Not good at all. Why is it not scrolling? It's so hard though, low-key. My dad threw me in the pool when I was like 3 and tried to teach me how to swim, and I cried and I wanted to get out, so he took me out of the pool. My mom said don't do that. She had to learn. But I never learned. He wanted to teach me, but he didn't. Because I was 3 and I cried. So he took me out of the pool. Thank you for the heart puff. To Ireland? I don't know what's in Ireland. It's not abuse. Not like tossed me into the pool, okay? But he put me into the pool, and I just didn't want to learn because I was crying. Which, like, when kids cry, obviously you just have to let them cry. I think if he would have stuck with it, I probably would have learned to swim, right? Here I am, don't know how to swim. I think, you know, what else do I plan to do? Work on my businesses and my social media. When I have a place, I can do a lot more on my social media, but I really need to make a stable living, and I need to work on my clothing stuff and then try to work on my restaurant. So there's that. You'll never get a place at this point. With that attitude, I will never get a place. Thank you for the roses. Like, imagine thought process, right? This is what I learned in therapy is negative thinking attracts negative actions. When you think negatively, then you start doing negatively. When you think positively, you start doing positively. It's all about changing your thinking patterns, right? Like, imagine if I thought like you and was like, well, I'm never going to get a place, you know? There's always all these roadblocks and blah, 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 blah. But to be honest with you, you know what I mean? What is going on? I don't know. Anyways. Hey, look, I'm a clown. Oh, God. But yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, God. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just like one of those things. Hold on. But yeah, it is insane to me, right? Like, it's like I'm going to therapy and I'm learning these things and I'm trying to work on my thought patterns. Sometimes my thought process is horrible. Sometimes I'm horrible to myself, but yeah. Bro, I don't know. You know, if I thought like that, then I would get nowhere in life. I mean, the car, well, I'm sure that the cooler blasting speaks for itself. But you know what I mean? I just... You are nowhere in life? Yeah. Obviously. Because I believed I would know in life. Do you know how bad my thinking was? Of course, obviously, when you think negatively, you act negatively. You don't want to do anything anymore because it affects you. Of course, I have major depression, and I probably always had that major depression for a while. When you're depressed, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to do anything. When I had the apartment, I didn't want to get out of bed. I'm going to be honest. I had plastic water bottle mountain. Like some people have, drink water bottle just right there, you know. My, my room wasn't horrible per se, but it wasn't good. Food, I was good on food. I threw all my food trash and all that stuff. But to be 100% honest with you, I was depressed at that time. And especially in 2020, 2021, I believe it was. When was it? 22, 21. I was in the surgery with a pericardial effusion. Around 2020, I believe 2021, my grandma died. My other grandma died. That didn't help. My friend died on my birthday. Oh, everyone was dying. Then my grandma's brother died. So, two of her brothers, I think, died. And that's is her sister, and this other brother, I think, it's not a self-diagnosis. It's legal on paper. But anyways, I'm not gonna argue with people. They want to argue with themselves. But man, everyone was dying. My grandma died. That was hard. My dad's mom died. It was kind of hard. I mean, she was not the best grandmother, and you know, I like sometimes you just don't feel for people who are evil. I'm sorry. What can I say? But when my friend died, that was hard because it was on my birthday, and I remember her saying one time she wanted me to call her, and I lost her number. I couldn't find it. And after she died, what happens? Go figure. I find her number. I don't know. I just, man, it's just too much. No, but one day at a time. I don't. For me, I don't handle death very well. Death is hard for me. It's hard. It really is. When someone that I really care about dies, that, yeah, you know, it's a process. Who died? Well, in 2020, 3 people died, and I had to deal with that. Both my grandmothers died. I don't have grandparents. My dad's dad left. He was born, so he never met his dad. So his dad died, but my grandpa, as far as my dad's side, I've never met him or seen him, so I don't know if he's alive. My grandma died on my mom's side, and then my friend died, and then my grandma's brothers died. So I'm like, bro, he was in an accident. He was struck, and he died. It was weird. It was thinking what was I was gonna post this song. How did they know? How did they know? I am in love with this song because I love the song and bro. Anyway, sorry. An electric bike in this purple. Oh, I love that bike. Anyways, yeah. Oh, the day that my grandma's brother died, I took this picture which I still have on my phone, and the sun I made a cross. I saw like the cross, and I still have that picture on my Android. have it because I don't have my Android. Thank you for the meerkat. About my restaurant. Well, I think for my restaurant, right, one thing I can say is some of the proceeds might go to gun violence because my brother was unalived by gun violence, and I think anything to help fight against gun violence is something that I would like to participate. I'm with Casper. He's right here. Say hello, Casper. I'm just kidding. Why would I tell you who I'm with? Probably my mom said to do Spanish food. I think Spanish should be barbecue. I think there needs to be stricter gun laws. I don't think it's anything about taking people's guns away or limiting it. I think it's making sure that guns don't get into the wrong hands of people, right? Did you just see in the news that they posted, well, not in the news, on Instagram, that Israel sold guns to the cartel, actually 24,000 guns from Israel were sold to the cartel. Let's be like, sometimes some people just start up. Thank you for the gift point. Like, we need stricter gun laws. You've got people that have mental health issues able to walk up and just get a gun. Who in their right mind would allow someone with mental health issues to walk around with a gun? That to me is crazy. Nobody, when people want to make an argument, they're trying to take our guns away. They're trying to take my right to bear arms, blah, blah, blah. That's not the case. Making it stricter so that stupid people don't get a hold of guns, what is needed. There are young little kids that are getting hold of their parents' guns, taking it to school, and then accidentally shooting your teacher. You, a 6-year-old able to reach a gun from their parent and it's not locked up in a cabinet, that is very unsafe. What are you as a parent doing with your cabinets open, or whatever it is you have your stuff open, and your 6-year-old able to grab the gun and take it to school? That to me makes no sense. That is child neglect. You're neglecting your child. Like, pay attention. That's how accidents happen. That's how little kids get injured. That's how little kids get alive. This country is so jacked up. And you know what? Someone had, well, not an argument, someone has something to me because I went to this thing and I saw this thing, this church thing. This guest speaker was a horrible person. I hate when they bring up Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, I do not like Charlie Kirk. I hate Charlie Kirk with a passion. The fact there was this guy walking around with a shirt that says "I am Charlie Kirk." You are delusional beyond all delusions to think that you're a reincarnated version of Charlie Kirk. You imagine walking around with a shirt that says "I am Charlie Kirk." You are insane. But anyways, back to what I was gonna say. They were like the same people complaining about we don't need borders are the same people looking at their doors. Did you know in Canada they lock their doors and they can sleep peacefully? America cannot sleep peacefully and lock their doors because of crime. Did you know that gun violence is not high in other countries? That highest country for gun violence is America. Did you know in other countries it's mostly knifings? I can't say the word.